All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh Shema Shai by Shema Wakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who will and teach well, and I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, this is Mark 13:7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for these things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. But the end shall not be yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes and rumors, Slakia, and earthquakes in diverse places. And there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrow. Okay, so my point in reading these is this. All right, I'm not gonna read too much on the article, but Putin says that he's considering invading Ukraine. So he's had troops lined up around the border of Ukraine. And I read a few days ago in an article, I believe, I remember it saying, Slovakia, that Putin thinks that Ukraine was a part of the Soviet Union at once. But my point in bringing up this article is there was talks back and forth between America and the EU and Russia in regards to Ukraine. Putin said that he wasn't going to invade it, but the United States says if he does, they're going to do heavy sanctions on him. And just the other day, he said if there was anything to happen, he was going to invade, if there was anything to happen, if he was to invade, he would shoot missiles over here. All right. And here we go. So we're going to read it here. And this is all because of Ukraine. So I prayed to the Lord, and I'm going to continue to pray to the Lord that he does invade Ukraine, so there can be some type of reaction from the United States and the EU, so Putin can shoot nukes over there. Okay. So this is worldview. Russia threatens nuclear missile deployment in Europe. Russia said that it would deploy nuclear missiles in Europe if any retaliation from NATO action if the country invades Ukraine. Okay, so we just saw over here that Putin is considering invading Ukraine. This was on Friday. This was yesterday. Okay, so and this article is from December 14th. So about 4 days ago. It says if foreign ministers said NATO needs to engage with Moscow on dialing back tension. CBS News reporter Hallie Ott joins CBSN AM from London with more on the story and international headlines. Well, guess what? Let's look at this. Putin is sending nuclear capable bombs over in Berlitz. We're gonna look up where that place is because I don't know where that place is. But this could possibly start, a war. All right, and this is what we want because we want the kingdom, and this world has to be cleansed before the kingdom can be set up. All right. So it says Russia sends nuclear-capable bombers on patrol over Belarus. All right. So forgive me for not knowing where Belarus is, but we're gonna look it up. It says Belarus, officially the Republic of Belarus, and historically Belarusia, is a lockland country in Eastern Europe. So we got Moscow to the right, and over here to the left is Belarus. All right, so going back to the news article, Russia sent a pair of nuclear-capable long-range bombers to patrol the skies over Belarus on Saturday, a mission intended to underline close defense ties between two allies amid tension with the West. The defense ministry said that the two 22 M3 strategic strike bombers practiced performing joint tasks with the Belarus Air Force and Defense. So he's getting ready, man. He's getting ready, and he's preparing himself for attack offensively against Europe. All right, that's what he's doing with these bombs over here. So let's go into some scriptures right quick. All right, because we know these thermonuclear missiles are from the Lord, and the Lord ain't playing no games. So when the Lord decides to shoot his missiles wherever he may choose to shoot them, but I know they're coming for America as well. They're not gonna miss their target, all right? So let's get this. This is Joel. This is Joel chapter 2, verse 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth like the land as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. So nothing. If Putin sends these nuclear missiles over here to the EU like he said he was, or would if they interfered with him, Russia going into Ukraine, when he shoots them off through the Spirit of the Lord, if the Lord allows them to do so, when they hit Europe, there's going to be nothing left. All right, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen they shall run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devours the stubble. As strong as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness, because when those thermonuclear missiles are right over you, what can you do? You know. So they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. All right. So when he's out here practicing with Belarus, okay, but they're preparing themselves, okay. They are preparing themselves. You see it. They preparing, man. They're practicing. All right. They're getting ready. All right, for war. And this is a great thing. But let's see what one nuclear missile can do. What is the capability? A single nuclear weapon can destroy a city and kill almost all of its people. Several nuclear explosions over modern cities would kill tens of millions of people. Casualties from major nuclear war between the U.S. and Russia would reach hundreds of millions. All right, and that's what's going to happen, man. It says the value, how much damage can one nuclear bomb do? It says the value, weapon's energy spreads into varies, and the cube of the distance, but the destroyed area varies at the square of the distance. Thus, one bomb with a yield of 1 megaton will destroy 80 square miles, while 8 bombs, each with a yield of 125 kilotons, will destroy 160 square miles. All right, destroy. All right, it will destroy it. And that's what the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is going to have the spirit on these other nations to destroy America. All right. Let me see, there was something else. Now this second Ezra's 16:16, and I'm a 16:5 Salakia. No, let me see. I'm gonna start at 7. This is second Ezra 16:7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. So these weapons that Putin may shoot off, okay, because he plans to invade Ukraine. Okay, he's considering it. Who's going to turn it back? Okay, the mighty Lord Yahweh Shema Shai sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? So if Putin shoots missiles over here, it's all from the wrath of the Lord. Okay, destroy his enemies. All right, he shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Yahweh Shema Shai shall threaten, and who shall not utterly be beaten to powder at his presence? All right. It says, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. The fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. All right. The Lord is coming with arrows and angels. And when I say arrows, thermonuclear missiles. All right. That's going to be the weapon that has the Lord's indignation. This is second Ezra 16:16. I'm gonna just jump down. Like as an arrow which is shot from a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. So just like when the Lord shoots off these missiles, these plagues that the Lord is setting forth, they're not gonna go back, man. They're not gonna turn again until they complete his task. But then when his task is complete, everything's going to be what the Lord wants it to be, righteousness, okay? And if you read, let's read down. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days, the beginning of sorrows, just like the Lord Yahweh said in Mark 13:8. And great mournings, the beginning of famine, and great death, the beginning of war, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? Behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. So the Lord is going to send all these things that Esdras and Yahweh Shai is talking about, okay? And it's going to come by way of the prophecies, first and foremost, and by way of the Lord, and by us speaking these things into existence, all right? But you see it. Hopefully World War III starts real soon. Okay, let me see. There was one more I had. To show the sanctions that they wanted to put on Russia if he invades Ukraine, all right? But now we know he's considering it, all right? All America want to do is threaten with sanctions, but these nations are threatened with nuclear weapons, okay? So, Lord willing, edified. Keep your eye out for this. I believe this is very important. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Yahweh Kakodash. I give double honors to the apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. And I want to say shalom to the whole full elect. Kwam Yasharal, I'm a waffle, blah, blah, blah.